Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go and enter the first week of August as today's weekly challenge on Gran Turismo 7. Last month for the 4th week of July, it turns out okay, and putting up to have some one single management at Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya Grand Prix layout in World Touring Car 800 by doing one focus to be placed as a content replay before moving on to have some 5 race events. We'll go with 2 per brand new and 3 by the usual. But we have a good eyes on Brands Hatch any circuit to go for the one-man category by using the Nissan Qashqai as a special event for a limited only, along with Fuji International Speedway in Racer Turbo Sports Car. As we have Goodwood Motor Circuit in Sunday Cup Classic, Autodrome Lago Maggiore East and Reverse in Lightweight K Cup, and the 12-lap challenge in World Touring Car 600 will be ready up and go endurance in Tokyo Expressway East clockwise. And plus, we got a good eye on 3 prizes for this feature in today's weekly challenge in the first week of August: 2 6-star roulette tickets and 150,000 Gran Turismo credit we have to go earn up and do the lineup in order. As I had to get down to do some preparation to have 5 road cars, we'll be going in Squadron, and no need to have a good use to be using on professional tune cars and race car as well. So I had to meet the condition, and I'll have to get set and take on in WTC 600 as I had to begin to go reverse direction in order by the shuffle. Just had to go the usual one to be on the first one, and the new ones will take the last. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and ready to go for today's brand new weekly challenge. I know you guys are about to be ready up to have this most favorite event to have your favorite cars in Tokyo Expressway at the East District for WTC 600. But talk about having one best decision to go which one is going to be your favorite will be take on to go focus in first place. Now, as I said before, no professional tune cars and race car for myself, as I had to be ready up to choose for only one best supercar to be styled in all-wheel drive layout. And for the best one as I'm choosing is the 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4 will be set and requirement to go under by 600. But more importantly, as I already got the performance adjustment to be set in ballast and power restrictor to be placed in 86% and adds up to go with 4 kilograms. But only one brakes has now been fitted and installed, just like last time when I was using the Chevrolet Corvette CR1 6th generation 2009. Time for me to be ready to go for a preparation in session, 12 laps, 1 pit stop, and a whole lot of strategy to go outfit and style to have an early morning condition. We'll fill the racing line and deal with a wet surface within a few minutes until it'll have to go reaching up in the 12th and final lap. But the total time is going to be take place by under 30 minutes, so use your time very wisely. The gang's all here. Let's race, and here I come. We'll put myself in 12th place to go finishing up in 3rd or higher after the final lap in number 12. First lap is up. Time to go slipstream in high-speed action to see the Gallardo will go all-wheel drive supercar action along with Randall Haywood in a Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4. Just have to take 1 space to go overtake and left side on the elevation to go with and faster on the get-go. Just have to switch it up and go sector 2 by pulling out the brake towards the first turn is going to get a little bit more risk and tricky to take the inside by 1 car at a time. Got to switch it to the radar. Just have turn 2, we'll go stepping stone, and moving on to have the other section of the highway, we'll go curb up in high speed straight. Okay, impressive, doing well, and strategy is all about to have the best pick of the road car to go amp up and feel for the need for speed. Got to go alternative. Just have to pull out the brake and deal with that tight turn right here. Much more easy, but a little bit more harder out there to go for a challenging stage of effort. Just keep dealing with a wet surface. Still got this one, and remain to stay in one piece to be using in sports hard compound tires in case one pit stop is still remain to be available as usual to go well. Got to keep going. Boss B Beer Boris in the Mercedes AMG GTR 2017 is on my tail by 0.4 seconds behind. Got to go forward up ahead by 7 seconds. Here comes the turn. Got to pull out the brake and suggest the gear will have to be down on to number 1. Okay, pretty safe and no contact from behind. I got the upper hand. Now moving on forward to have the first lap, we'll take the full stretch at the final sector. So I have to use it wisely. It's going to have to take a high speed to go limitation to catch up with the last remaining 6 drivers. But Leo Gallo just took the faster lap time in 2 minutes and 15.836 seconds. That's 1 lap down. Moving on to have a second lap, we'll be proceed to go for a reminder of notification and 10 more to go. Steady as it goes. One new closer overtake and deal with turn 1. But I already know about the usual part just like last time back from my full walkthrough. It takes skills of supercar method to catch up with some top tier expert road cars. But come on, it takes 8 seconds, so I might need to step it up and catch up to Berleo Gallo any way I can. One good NSX 2017 to have a modified tune effort, and it has 9-speed transmission to go all the way. But not exactly to have a 9-speed transmission. Fully customized transmission to go by 6 gears is going to be my own guess. But I'm sure of it, every road car brings out to have a characteristic to go for a fully customizable transmission in every race, including with Tokyo Expressway east clockwise in WTC 600. Got to toughen up and go slide around on the S's just like I just been racing up with some few other opponents in each part of the Galaro LP 560-4 2008. Okay, gonna dodge it. So close, and good thing the radar just got my back. Let's keep pushing. Almost there to overtake Patrick Bresson, and I just almost barely had it. But only one good position to be moving up into 6, only 5 more to go. I bet this race is going to be a well hard-packed condition if I had to be stay in 3rd position but defend if I had to get closer on Ryuta Kokubun in the RE Amira FD3S RX-7. So I had to go straight forward all the way to overtake Mikhail Hisal and Igor Fraka. Moving up to the Ford, and here I come to take the next step to have the main sector to go back in number 2. Still got this one. Just keep pushing to go all the way, and Fuel Map will be switching back on to Power Lean 3. But the gap distance is going to go a little bit more increased simultaneously. Clean well to go caution. Okay, just had to keep it careful to avoid contact on the barrier. Just only have one caution reminder to avoid getting caught in a penalty. But I still got some good methods and skilled strategy to be averted and quickly to go skillful reflex. But almost there to catch up by 3 seconds within ahead on Ryuta Kokubun's current position There he is right now, just passed by a second ago, and did with that tight turns to go on the lap. Asus Willow took the lap time to go in 2 minutes, 10.975 seconds. Just almost there to have the inside by touching up the apex, really quick, and go quicker to be exiting out on the corner to have a full stretch. Okay, it's going to be right back onto 7 seconds and make that push to go offense right at in 6.6 seconds. I see the top 3, third lap clear, and press on to go in the 4th lap. Got to work way up for keeps. This is going to be the only kind of an all-wheel drive supercar. Is going to be a one-way ticket towards the finish line if I had to get up in first. Just nearly there. Oof. Okay, so much for only one chance to get a clean race. It takes skill, competence, and risk by the motion. But August rushed a rival, so I had to go race up and do the offense as I had to keep pushing on forwards. Got to go deaccelerate and pull the brake and do what a tight turn is going crossing through by underneath the bridge. Okay, here comes the taillight signal, almost there towards Kokobun's current position at the dirt. Next sector is sub. Got to use it wisely and find the approach to go overtake on the FD RX-7. But I'm getting closer towards Suswirlo's current position in second spot. Just only have one turn and brake zone is right at the back. ETA right about now and follow the inside at the line. Okay, gonna have to keep at it. Just have to take one push until Brileo Gallo still got the first position in the lead. Just wait until the 6th lap comes up and I still have a one-way slipstream to get up onto the Nissan GT-R Nismo 2017. 5th lap is up and I still have 42% remaining in the fuel. Now it's in 41%. Okay, come on. Reaching up to go on the 6th gear and pull out the brake to be right back at turn 1. Better be ready for turn 2 coming up. 2 all-wheel drive supercar is about to go for meet the heat. Summer goes on and August arrival is just yet to be upon. Okay, got to keep a good watchful eye and deal with a GT-R Nismo. Still got one good eyesight on the motion. Take that push a little bit. And got a good opening on the right side. Now's the time to use it. And overtake the 2017 Nissan GT-R without a Nismo title. Good call. And good fully tuned R35 is now been dropped down into the dirt as I got 2nd place by 5.2 seconds to go to catch up to Brileo Gallo and his 2017 Honda NSX. Just wait until I'll have to keep it all I got and then this will do one-way ticket to take the 6th lap. We'll go halfway mark. Got to go proceed with caution, already safe and will clear. I got one good separate challenge ever since I just did this from Circuit de Barcelona Catalonia Grand Prix layout. But only had to do one race, and here he is right now for Berleo Gallo. Take one pit stop, and then the 6th lap is calling right up ahead to have myself to go moving up in the first. But not yet at least. I still might have to go as usual, as the blue highlight to be remain in the 3rd previous lap on 2 minutes, 12.29 seconds. So I had to use it well on conserved fuel. This will take it all the way and get suited to go for a station in defense. But much more challenging as it seems. I'll let the urgent notification knows before I enter the pits. Just have to stay on track and go down in 27% remain. Got to steer well and control the wheels in 4-wheel drive layout. Got to make that push and have that tight turns to go squeeze in and squeeze out. Okay, not today, contact barrier. I'm always have to take one condition goal to go clean racing on the line. So I have to keep up. The Gallardo is still doing good out there to stay defended, and looks like Ryuto Kokubun is in 2nd place. He's going right up ahead, so I'll have to take the middle section as he passes on through to take that next turn to go for the final corner. Just wait for it. Just have to go, let the RX-7 to be in the 1st position, and I'll have to stay, follow the trail. Just show me the guideline, and that will do one method up ahead. So besides the 6th lap, I'll have to take the 7th lap at the end before moving on in lap 8. Just have to keep going and stay yet forward to have a good eye on the RE Emira FD3S RX-7 to be in the 1st place. Just have to go outside the tunnel and wait until the 1st turn as I have to get back in the lead. Come on, just have to take that right turn to deal with a dry surface. Still got some wet spots coming around on the other edges. Now I'll have to switch it up and go power 1, and that means Berleo Gallo is still yet behind in the middle section of the grid. Just wait until he'll come back in position 8. Okay, close call, and precision eyes to have a good eyes on the link and the turn itself. Only 0.6 seconds left. Just wait until Kokubun is about to have one stop to go to the pits. But I'm always have to keep follow him. It's all about to have the method choice of racing strategy in WTC 600. Just only have one good favorite event to have some real cars, 2nd WTC 700 at Le Mans, and 2 events for World Touring Car 800 at Sardinia, World Track A, and Spa-Francorchamps in 24-hour layouts. But only one good important event brings out to have a high earning payday to go up by over 550,000 GT credits. Let's keep going. Final sector is just right up ahead, and pit stop is about to go low in fuel. But even yet, he's still actually gonna have to keep going all the way, so I'll have to take one pit stop as well by finishing up at the end of the 7. So Suzurillo is here on time for the arrival, 1%, and Igor Fraga has been stopping in to be using in sports medium compound. just might need to take a little bit more time. Just stop by over 80% and just have to keep going to be stopped at 71%. Okay, nice, and back on track. But looks like Baleo Gallo has been reaching up in third place in about right now. Just impressive, and Juan NSX 2017 has some good skills will be going underestimate. But unless T Yamanaka is here and I got him on sight on the radar. Time to switch things up to go defense and offense when I had to deal with turn 1 and turn 2. But I can't believe it. Just as usual to go all the way to catch up by 31 seconds as Ryota Kokubun is still in the lead by ongoing. But 8 lap is still pending on struggle out there to keep going as the morning time condition is still just upon here. Better had to work it all the way, and the dry surface is about to go smooth and steady up without having some few traces on the wet spots to be remain. I'll have to do the acceleration and next turn to go corner by the current sector, slide it and feel the reflex to go racing in the flow. Okay, it's doing well and obvious. The RX-7 is about to go running out of steam soon before take one pit stop. And there he is right now by 6% with using the Sport Stop tires. Got to go quickly as much as possible. But this race is going to have to take a no turning back point. So I'm coming in, Ryota Kokubun. You already did one tire compound to be switched and stop at 52%. Looks like the real fun just come right over here and proceed in the 9th lap. Only 3 more to go. Baleo Gallo has now coming back in first place at the lead. Switching up to go lean 6 and conserve to go management in fuel style. Now, I'll have to do the patient strategy as the NSX is still ongoing in the lead by doing a comeback effort. But more importantly, my UDRS Inspirtech livery in the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4 still have a chance and make a much more skillful effort to stay on the main line on the inside. We'll do some strategy on the main effort to be having good eyes on the dry surface in the road. Got to switch things up and still remain on the 4-gear transmission. Still better grip and well pack up to go hard in sports compound. Come on, still got this one. Just make it to the podium, and ejected is still been placed to go active to have a 1 requirement to be checked up to go received by the ejected mark. Baleo Gallo just took 2 minutes, 10.749 seconds. Let's take it slow, and moving up ahead to have the final corner, we'll go around at the other side highway. Still totally got this one, and right passing through to the penalty line, Ibby's about to go for the pit stop in the next lap later on. Okay, I stand correctly, and he's going in to be at the pits towards the end of the 9th lap. 2 more to go, and I'm on the 10th lap and stationed up to go pack up the defense as Ryota Kokubun is going for the offense in about 2.7 seconds to go. So I worked very hard out there to have one single race to go farming and earning up the credits. But I bet you guys really gonna have to bring your own favorite vehicle to take it to Tokyo Expressway east clockwise in WTC 600. Any kinds of rail-going vehicles with some standard or swap engine, but feel welcome to. This is going to be the perfect time to go for a brand new start of this weekly challenge by the first week in August. Still have to kick it up in the high gear. Got to go increase and remain by 2 seconds. We'll have to go for behind the gap. Okay, there goes 0.5 seconds to go increase. Just make it into 3 seconds by a small period of time. Okay, there it goes. Third sector has been updated and work well to stay in a balance of strategy. Just passing through to the yellow highlight. Almost there. Just wait until the power one will be back on track, and then after the final corner we'll have to stay together to stay in one piece. Okay, proving grounds just been well done and going highly expert to be mastered of the real going supercar. So he's coming in to have an offense and go a little bit more by further in 2.8 seconds. I still have 36% of the field left to go. Moving on to the penultimate lap in number 11. But I still have a main faster objective time as I had to put myself to go placement in the FL. Fastest lap that is, but initials we'll always have to keep a good watchful eye on the main objective to go for practice and session by future lap time challenges. Okay, right on session to go by 3.2 seconds. Kokobun is going offense for more. Got to defend the lead and wait until the final lap in number 12 soon. We might have to go for the management by under 30% to go. Okay, so it's going to be 23 minutes since the start of the race. I'm doing well and keep it much more strategy for keeps. And there goes 24 minutes. Still got this one. And wait until 27 minutes. We'll have to keep a good eyes on the main total time till reaching up in 30 minutes. Okay, I didn't like the sound of that. Just only have one single condition for only 1 or 2 single contact by the barrier. But no getting closer to cars at this time. I'm just going to be quite aware about this most important strategy ever yet. Okay, that should do enough. And here comes the final sector towards the end of the 11th lap. So I come this far. This will go all the way and make it to the 12th and final lap. We'll give it all I got as I have 26% field to go. But it takes concentration and the Golaro is still coming in to stay defended to be at the first. So here comes the final lap. This one is going to go achieve and well deserved on the podium. So let's make the final stand in time attack, and then 4 races awaits me. We'll be proceed to go shuffle in order by race number 2. Just take that turn 1 to go at the right. Going right back in 2.2 seconds of the gap away from Ryuta Kokobun's current position from 2nd place, along with Asus Rillo. It has been coming back in 3rd place. Just keep it going. I'll have to keep it deaccelerate and reaccelerate by the next sector in number 3. Wow, that was so close. Just make it and well deserved for keeps. Okay, now going in to have the 3rd sector by the end, and here comes sector 4 by 2 more to go. It all comes down to this. I'm about to win the race, and here comes the sunrise is going upon to be in the right place in the morning. Only down to 14%, and that should do enough and bring it home to the final stretch after the final corner. Let's bring my UDRS Inspirotech livery home. First race, and one good challenge at the moment is going to have to go inside the tunnel and wait until the podium in about within by 5 seconds to go. Just have to keep going faster, and so far so very close. Impressive, and all-wheel drive supercar takes the win in WTC 600 at Tokyo Expressway. Now that's competition to have a first check mark by Weekly Challenge 1 in the first week of August has been complete. Successful, and total time in 27 minutes, 16.157 seconds, and that should do very well to have a 1 faster lap time on Asus Rillo in 2 minutes, 10.161 seconds. But look on the bright side, viewers, it takes one single race and just had to keep a good extra careful that just ending up in 550,000 GT credits. But I'll have to save it later on for Le Mans in WTC 700, but first race and roulette ticket has been received by Daily, and also the parts category in 6-star ticket. It was an okay race, but one replay should do well deserved to have a scene in position to go on the playback position to choose on any duration. So here it is right now to be take place in the middle session right next to the top 3 drivers. But I'll have to give this one by capture the thumbnail image, so give me 15 minutes as I had to save this content replay before moving on in race number 2. That should do enough, and then I'll have to get down to be prepped up to choose which one of the events as I have to be ready to move on forward to go for the usual on Lightweight K-Cup or Sunny Cup Classic. Alright viewers, let's go moving on in race 2 in Lightweight K-Cup at Autodrome Lago Maggiore in East Amberburst. So I have the Honda M1 RS 2022 is ready up, and get on the track, we'll go hard pace effort in 7 laps. We'll be doing effort to have a stage level on intermediate. Just wait until 2 events will go labeled by brand new, as I got race number 3 in Sunny Cup Classic at Goodwood Motor Circuit will go in the halfway mark. But line up in order, take some old events and new ones will be reserved to come in last. I was so very excited and ready up to have a good moment out there since finishing up at Suzuka Circuit for the M1 RS 1-man category. But instead, I just really think about the special event from last week is very well to enjoy to see some different versions in wide-body Honda M1 RS. But let's see how it turns out, and go moving up to have a different course in same event in Lightweight K-Cup after the Nürburgring National Alp. So here it goes on the first turn, and go catch up overtake by the slipstream in 15th place at Koke Lopez in the Suzuki Cappuccino 1991 along with M. Simmons in 14th place. The gap distance is about to get a little bit longer out there by 17.4 seconds, and here comes the second turn to go understeer to catch up with some 2K cars on roadster versions. Much more style, and wait until the second sector to go double up on overtake. Dive down below, and pulling out the brake, got to keep it nice and tight for only one Honda M1 RS will keep it good clean in condition. Okay, doing well, and touch of the apex at the final corner will be proceed in lap number 2. Faster lap time in 1 minute, 3.293 seconds, and pressing up to catch up to Killian Ponder in position 11. Well, if possible, 2 kinds of Japanese K cars on Suzuki like the Jeepney XC or the Carry KC, but feel welcome to. All kinds of Japanese K cars is quite good, eligible, and requirements to go under by 400 performance point to be much more better and less with using the Comfort Soft tires. Now let's see how it turns out to go amp up the speed and understeer well precisely, raising the line and going right back in second sector to get closer on Pounder's current position. A little bit more time to dance and go outside by corner, reinforce it, stay in one piece, and going around by the S's towards the final turn, we'll go wider up and got a good eye reflex, will be doing well advantage on the speed. Third lap coming up, and I got my record to go update and improve by a minute, 1.920 seconds. Steady as it goes. My UDRS Inspirtec M1 RS still got some good skills after Suzuka circuit by the previous, but it turns out to go very faster, challenging, and I'll have to be preferred to go for a personal balance of performance. We'll be doing much more nicer and give this one to go for ordinary kind of a 1-way category if it's going to be the second round for the upcoming special event for the Honda M1 RS 1-way category. But I'll have to wait. This one might have to take a long time before one special event for the Nissan Qashqai will have to be waiting on standby for the 4th round of the race will go on penultimate. Got to keep moving up ahead. There's Jonathan Wong in position 7 in the Daihatsu Koppen. Take the 3rd lap clear and moving on in the 4th lap. Okay, got to go lighter commit. Jonathan Wong is going defense. Just have to keep putting myself in offense for a little bit and distance down to 9 seconds left. Come on. I have a good eye on 6K cars left as the distance is about to go decrease for a slow period of time. Just have some few turns to go advantage and keep up with the keeps. So I had to look ahead. Next turn is about to go for a line on the outside and turns for the inside. Just have to keep going. Only 3 more to go. Make that final turn to go clear and perfection to go touch up the apex. So coming back at the first turn, got a good eye on T. Yamanaka right next to R. Kevelham and G. Mangalo in position 4. So that means Berleo Gallo, Takuma Minasono, and Igor Fraka just already coming a long way to have a top 3 position. By 2 more to go, we'll go closer up on the edges. So I have to be quick about it. It takes some skills, turn, and requirement when using the Honda M1 RS, just like the Suzuki Carry KC 2012 or Suzuki Jeepney XC. But the skillful and the newest K car is going right on the town and go right on the edge. Got to keep up with the offense. I'm almost there to catch up to Igor Fraka in about 1.8 seconds to go by update into 1.4. But make it into 1.3. 6th lap is in the penultimate. Okay, here it comes. Time to do the slipstream. Catch up to the Suzuki Cappuccino in 3rd place any way I can. Igor Fraka is about to join the group, so I have a good eye on turn 2. We'll go push up and tight turns to go cornering by understeer in the line. So there's 2 Honda S660 is in the way. Got to hold it steady. Outside to go first, then touch at the apex. We'll go in and out on second. So here comes the final lap. All that K-car exercise just barely pays up and go for only one good battle of first place between two Honda S660 and M1 RS is coming in. Valero Gallo just took the first position to stay well defended, and Takuma Minazono is going quicker up to go further in offense. Now I have the slipstream and wait until turn 2 is coming up soon, within a few seconds, right about now. They're about to pull the brake, and that means Igor Fraga is joining on for the battle. It all comes down to this. Come on, still might need to keep going, and just have to work it all the way to go a little bit more harder. Okay, I'm about to get boxed in. Just have to go squeeze in and squeeze out. Final turn coming up. Checker flag is going clear and made it on time. Okay, so event number 2 has been complete by the check mark. Only 3 more to go. But wow, Honda M1 RS just been raced well to go hard by challenging up with 2 Honda S660 is very much more brilliant. But 2 mid-engine K cars versus 1 front-wheel drive layout is absolutely to go for the moment and highlight. That's only half a minute by a decimal in 0.345 seconds in the 6th lap to go for a brand new record set in total time of 7 minutes 14.720 seconds. A little bit more determined to see which one is going to be going earned out to have an average or double up on clean bonus by 52,500 GT credits. But I was correct. Clean bonus just saved my best effort to go for marathon and driving distance from 80.4 miles plus 8.6 equals for the update into 89 miles. So this is going to be my GT moment out there, viewers. So I have to capture thumbnail image, will be ready, and go to the playback position in 7 minutes. So I had to wait for the moment, and that is going to be a quite good epic battle out there to have myself between 2 Honda S660 and a Suzuki Cappuccino as well. Got to go switch up the few, and which one should I have to do this to give it much more perspective. I'll have to go rewind in 10 seconds and have the same scene to go back onto the main usual turn. But that would be quite impressive, and I almost barely had that good moment out there to go riskier and toughen up to go for only one single race to go double up on the clean. And consider this, by 4 K cars accompanied with 3 Hondas and Suzuki in 1 content replay has been saved. Then it's all done in lightweight K Cup. Let's go to Goodwood Motor Circuit in race number 3 in Sunday Cup Classic, as I will decide to go for only one of the 18 Dispenser Camp Season 4 characters, as I will decide to go in a retro of a Ferrari. Hope you guys are ready. I'm bringing out the Ferrari 365 GTP4 1971 with a Dispenser Camp fan art livery of Natalia. It's about to be ready to go in Sunday Cup Classic. A little recall from the clip as you may ever see from Natalia's elimination, but it's still a GOAT, but that contains with strong language that brings out with a language at Sade, Spencer, Marissa, and also for Amelie, except for Jade, Isabel, and Hannah. But still GOAT, but I kinda think it brings out to have the epic moment just like Yule. But just give different elimination, and also yet to have that different iconic moments out there to see some favorite characters from Alt Nation cartoons Dispenser Camp. So 2 laps, and this is gonna go old fashioned and piece of cake. But as I still recall to have myself as a fan support of Natalia, but she's still the best, and she does very well to have a treat of kindness to Isabel and Hannah. Let's give it a go and see how it feels for only one Dispenser Camp character represents from Puerto Rico to have a good taste of a retro Italian sports car. first lap is up, and overtake will go passing through with some slow cars, and Bileo Gallo is the first one to go faster in head start. Very good handling and stable on the main team formation, and triple to go lined up in overtake. But beautiful and magnificent to see this good kind of a rose around on the 365 GTB4, and also to have the blue trims to be highlight along with the black side has been placed around into the left and right. But further yet, the rear itself is just much more exactly to be based up from her outfit appearance. So it'll have to get closer towards Bileo Gallo's current position in first by driving in the Alfa Romeo Giulia 1960s. Just take it nice and slow and go quicker all the way without using one single word. But as I still recall to it, I kind of think about Natalia's elimination is still the GOAT. Greatest moment of all time, that's how the 4 words has been initially by the title. So here comes the final turn to get closer, nearly there at the end of the first lap, but this race is going piece of cake and well basic as usual. But chicane right over here, and let's take it slow and get faster a little bit before entered on in lap 2. Here comes the final lap. Got to get down, and Old Fashioned does a good rarity to have a type of the supercar to go vintage and style. So here comes the sunset. Feel the horizon and look at it go. We'll feel the good beautiful moment. But almost forgot one thing about Natalia because she is transgender just like Aiden. But good thing, another transgen character, just quite good to be amazed, and I'll have to make this one to add a different kind of a variation later on after finishing up on the first week of August in this weekly challenge. But one good excellent moment out there that she just cussed it out at Anastasia by giving a double metal banger. But dang, Natalia is going right at Anastasia that she doesn't care. But girl, she is very much more good and labeled to become as an icon favorite. But even on the other hand, having her exit interview from the previous Behind the Chaos, but she is still the best. But Natalia Bays still does the best ever since her audition. But we can't wait to see her again in the finale soon, but season 4 is just yet to get closer soon by every 2 weeks. So looks like I'm almost there. Final stretch, and Checker Black has been finishing up soon at the end of the second lap. So third event complete, only 2 more to go. Special event and Fuji International Speedway in Racer Turbo Sports Car is coming up soon to have the race number 4 and 5 to go label and nude. But 3 usual has been checked, and moving on to have the next 2-1 will be proceed to go on the lineup and penultimate. So total time in 3 minutes, 1.676 seconds, and faster lap by 1 minute, 29.413 seconds for the 365 GTB4 1971 in the Suspension Camp livery of Natalia. But after all, one good part of the Suspension Camp livery and earns up to go small payday by 7,500 GT credits. And there you go. One payday by 150,000 credits, and that should do one small earning and replay coming up at the bat. So let's get this over with. Just have to go capture thumbnail image right here, quit exit, and save another content to be listed on number 3. So let's go to Brands Hatch Any Circuit and have a good event only. We'll be ready up and go for the Nissan Qashqai will be placed in 1-make category. But no livery at this time, just have to go with standard colors and one single special event. We'll go into 1-make category. But this time, no livery design at this moment. No livery design at this moment for myself, and it's about to go standard color only and have a good look for a brand new special event by doing short course in 4 laps. take the wheel and unleash e-power in this white-hot showdown between a new generation of SUV. Impressive, so I got everything I need and be preferred to go on the car settings just in case if you're about to be preferred to go in sports category like this one in sub-type compound. However, you might need to have a full control computer will be quite good enough and have the horsepower will be increased into 198. That should do one part edit and get ready to enter. Let's see how it feels and go adjust it after taking the first test and one race only in Japanese FF Challenge 450 since outstage test course. But the real challenge starts right here and right now for the penultimate as a special event will go labeled by brand new to have a front wheel drive will go crossover SUV in drive. Let's see how it turns well, viewers. And the rolling start will go initiate by 3-second countdown without listening to the sound of the engine, and it drives well to go nice and calm. Well, it may be a little bit much more calmer, and the handling turns out to give it a little bit more sound response. Let's get in there and take on with some few opponents who have to go climbing up all the way in 3rd place or higher by the ejected. So I have one Nissan Qashqai Tecna e-Power overtake, then the second one before heading up in Sector 2. Moving up ahead in position 8 to go entered on position 7. This should do very well and pack up to go with 2 recommended parts with using the sports sob and 1 full control computer. The handling is going to get a little bit more tricky out there, so you might have to build your own kind of strategy when driving onto this Nissan Qashqai Tecna e-Power 2022 model. Built and designed to be exclusive in Europe and Japan. But also yet, the handling still had to go for a matter of recall to be outfit if you're about to be using in comfort tires to be labeled in type of category. But it drives well basic, and the sports category is going off the charts and drive it to become as a skill expert. But I'll have to do it for only one skill strategy and reinforce it to go outfit and keep a good eye on the battery to be using and give a full power stretch. Got to stay on track. And next one is going to be the 4th position driver as I got myself to be moving up and forward to catch up with the last 3 remaining drivers in the same Qashqai Tecna e-Power. Going right up ahead. Got to take the outside and step it up. We'll go forward in to take the 3rd position by 2 more to go. Halfway there is almost there to be complete and heading up to take the 3rd lap, and it's going well, nicely, and full drive mode to be accelerated for a single crossover SUV in front wheel drive. It's getting decreased into 25% left, so I'll have to pull the brake and recharge very well a little bit as I have to keep it nice and tight to stay steady in the line. Looks like H. Henny and L. Simon is now going a little bit more cruising up in the 1st and 2nd position as I'm going back in Sector 2. Going up in about 80 miles per hour. Just wait until the Clark's curve will be coming up in the 3rd sector. Racing up, drive well, and patiently is all about to have the excellency to go for clear racing in the motion strategy. And there we go. 1st place, here I come, and final lap is already here to have a faster lap time by a minute, point decimal in 7:45. Got to work it all the way. This one is going to be quite basic, calm, and well normal. But sometimes other players really think about the Nissan Qashqai is going to be a bit more boring, but I take no offense on cars, especially crossover SUV that I'd never seen this one before. But after all, the Nissan Qashqai Tecna e-Power is still have a brand new generation of crossover SUVs. So it's about to get closer and right at the defense to go all the way by 5 seconds behind from 7 opponents. They should do well, and going up to take the final stretch. one nice sound of the engine to go calm and normal, and the podium has been reached up to go obtain clear. See? Pretty easy and pretty well basic. 4 checkmark and first place in race number 4 of the first week of August of the weekly challenge has been cleared to be all done. But not yet as ever, only one more race to go before heading back to Asia Oceania for Fuji International Speedway in Racer Turbo Sports Car. Faster lap time as I got myself in 58.376 seconds and a total time of 4 minutes 2.789 seconds. But I'll have to keep that in mind for the previous early lap time faster, but 52,500 GT credits has been going up and gold record to be placed in the trophy. So that's 114.3 miles is on today's marathon, and the next day later on to go in early as I had to take the 4 content replay after this and go on the playback position to go around by 1 minute and 30 seconds. So there's me in the blue color. Just have to get closer in onto the next part. Gotta go zoom in, and right next onto the black Qashqai. Perfect, and both kinds of a crossover SUV without livery variation, so this should do well to have a content replay saved by the image. Looks like the road-going Squadron is about to get closer soon by finishing up by one more race to go. Racer Turbo Sports Car at Fuji International Speedway, as I'm about to go and use the Mercedes-Benz AMG Vision Gran Turismo will be at the ready to be outfitted and use the Sports Hub compound tires has been placed in 686.80 performance points. It all comes down to this. And I'm about to take on Yusuke Goto and his Nismo Skyline GTR R34 C-Tune 2005. 5 laps, and it's about to go for an action-packed turbocharged showdown with some few other sports car, including with a single Vision GT car to be well matched and ready up to give it all I got. Last race for the weekly challenge, and it's about to be finishing up and over soon as I had to be heading back to the GT garage. We'll go collecting with some prizes. Just make it much more for few or less. I'll have to save some few other roulette tickets for my own custom race later on. So let's go 3-second countdown, and I see Yusuke in 50th place by the first lap. Got to keep it nice and clean and keep a good condition on the Mercedes-Benz AMG Vision GT to go up in first. Got to go full turbocharge as it gets, the faster we'll go concept car in competent ways. And there we go, overtake G Megalo in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 1999, going down in turn 4 and 5 at the 100R, and I see Guy Barbara in 13th place for the Nissan C Performance 2023. Got to go formation on hairpin turn 6, stay on the line, and Jay Kimura is in 12th place for the Skyline GTR R34 B-Spec. Alright, that's more like it. Double overtake on both Nissan and heading up and hill climb on Sector 3 to have the Dunlop chicane to go follow up and go through. See that, viewers? Only one good road car for a Vision Gran Turismo is all about to have the skills, turbocharge, and handling is all about to have a good kind of a detailed dashboard. We'll go hop on in. So here comes the Panasonic. Just have to take the outside corner and wait until the overtake on T Yamanaka in the 2020 Toyota GR Super RC, and then Takuma Minasono in the 2014 Subaru WRX STI Type S. Alright, that's very good. First lap is going clear, and moving on in lap 2. So I only have 16.3 seconds to go. Gonna have to catch up, and Donovan Parker is in first place by the head start with his Ford Escort RS Cosworth 1992. It'll have to get there soon, so turbocharge it gets, the faster we'll have to get up onto the top 3 position at the grid. So I have to do this one at a time. overtake, and 3 other European sports car is coming around along with some Japanese sports car in 100R in turn 4 and 5. Okay, the Nissan Fairlady C is in the way. Emily Jones is in 6th place. Got to stay on track and exit turn 6 at the hairpin. There we go. That's more like it. Just have to nail the 300R corner without avoiding contact. Stay behind in sector 3. Just let me do the concentration. I know what to do. Got to go climb up the hill and have the 13 to go right on the line. Only 8.6 seconds left. I'm getting closer, so I finally get the hang of it to drive with the Mercedes-Benz AMG Vision GT with the interior dashboard. Still have the best lap to go faster, await on time attack. And then Panasonic will go in and out. Okay, so my current preparation faster run time in 1 minute 49.308 seconds, and Gear 6 will have to go all the way to get up closer to have a placement record in about 1 minute 51.421 seconds. There's the best lap, and second lap is cleared before moving on in lap 3. Only 3 more to go. Dinner Solis in the Garage RCR Honda Civic, Ika Fraka in the Toyota Super RC 1997, and also for Donovan Parker, which is still currently to be focused in the lead. So I just really think about road-going vehicles for the main part of the segment video as a weekly challenge, but no race car and professional tune cars except Vision Gran Turismo, which is actually to be serving up to go on the road car type. But actually, I just really think about a single Vision GT car to go reserve is going to have to save it for the final race, besides using the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 MR GSR 2006. But I kind of think only one Vision GT cars in road-going category is quite good, reserve, and make it more treatment to becoming as a VIP. But looks like I got myself to go first place in the lead. Third lap on the halfway mark is just perfectly to go on the books. But halfway there is almost there to go complete. Fourth lap, we'll have to wait until the penultimate is coming up soon to have my faster lap time to go update and steady up to go fancy and time attack. But if you're still welcome to be watching up with my own latest videos, so feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for some notification with some upcoming content videos, and also to check it out with some new kinds of batches like playing on Asphalt Legends Unite. But you guys might have to come and check it out. I'm just gonna to get myself planned and have my channels will go racing games in expansion order. So here comes the fourth lap, is coming right in, and new record to be claimed for the best lap, as you may see on the dashboard, by 1 minute 48.078 seconds. So I still got this one, and the handling is still skillful to be maintained to go on the acceleration, as I had to stay holding up the gas. Just have turn 6 to go in, clear, and precisely to have a temperature forecast in 21 degrees Celsius. So time of day is 7:41 a.m. It's still in the morning, and I still got a good racing ways to go. Let's bring it to the hill climb. Third sector coming up on the chart. Okay, there you go. Take the GR Super Corner on the Promenades, and then Panasonic will comes in and yellow highlight to take the outside, goes on the inside. So here it goes, you guys. Got to make the top speed and follow with an RPM to go up by almost in 6,000. So cruising up, and new record to be updated by 1 minute 46.219 seconds as the final lap just come upon in arrival in number 5. Decided to keep working all the way. It's going well by almost 8 o'clock a.m. in Fuji Speedway, just to keep a good eye on the dashboard when driving up on the main course. Just wanted to take 2 more sectors to go, decided to go drop the hammer and keep follow the line is master the skill for the Mercedes-Benz AMG Vision Gran Turismo. The spirit of the road-going concept is much more brilliant to have a masterpiece of its own true success. They'll take the turbocharged one to go amp up and feel where the speed is going around on every courses around the globe. Going straight down onto the 300R before the Dunlop chicane. 3rd sector, by 1 more to go, we'll be climbing up to take turn 10 through 12. Number 11 goes in and turn 12 is coming out. Turn 13 is going to keep working all the way, and looks like Daniel Solis just already took the 2nd position by overtake Donovan Parker, has been dropped down into the 3rd. Come on. Gonna have to keep working all the way to beat my own time. It got skills and guts to be reaching up to have a time attack effort. Just like driving on the Rube RGT 4.2 2016, different perspective goes all the way and turbocharge as reaching up towards the finish line. And there we go. Record time by placement in 1 minute and 45 seconds as I had to take a good look on the thumbnail to see on the image. But first place, well done, and precisely to have a good place on the decimal on the 5th lap. So that's 0.142 seconds and 9 minutes by a decimal in 0.168. Perfect, and first time ever for a single Vision Gran Turismo car to be participate in Race a Turbo Sports Car at Fuji International Speedway. 135,000 GT credit and a new day awaits, and perfect time to go for a 6-star roulette ticket in car category has been earned and obtained. But a little bit more time to be patient, and right now, replay on number 5 content replay coming up. Just wait for it, and it's going to be take place in early lap number 3. Just have a good look on the single Vision GT car comes in, and gonna have to take a next part later on after Coca-Cola corner in turn 3. Alright, there you go, and good effects will bring out a good shine on the silver. So looks like it's all finished and well done by the road-going Squadron. Now, as I already got the 1 content replay to be wait on schedule before doing some best moments out there to have the hard racing difficulty from Tokyo Expressway east clockwise in WT600 and go all the way by having a U-turn circle towards Fuji International Speedway to have a good part in Race a Turbo Sports Car after trying out with a Nismo R34 Skyline GTR C-Tune 2005. But I still might need to keep working hard at Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa as I still pending on silver and just have to keep work hard towards reaching up the goal. But the good news is, a brand new part of the lap time challenge at Trail Mountain Circuit will go Group 4 category with using the Alfa Romeo 4C Group 4 race car. But look at the time, you guys. Today is August 3rd, and that will be the right time before heading back to the GT garage. We'll go earning up by the reward. Now I'll have to do it quick, just only have 3 prizes and I'll have to call it for a day. Let's have 150,000 GT credit to go earning up by payday, and then 2 6-star roulette tickets will go on the parts and car category. Let's see which one should I get, and that will be a 1 requirement to go on the compatible vehicle by pick. But 2 of them is a high-lift camshaft S, and which one should I get to be received here and now? So it's going to be compatible for the BMW Z4 3.0i 2003. Recommend retail price in 9,000 GT credits, and let's see the car category in 6-star ticket. Let's see and have a high moment of luck. Wait for it. And there you go. A yellow Toyota FT1 is just perfect to be on the gold top of the rarity. That should do very well and store in the garage to have an extra one before being imported from GT Sport to GT7 as a golden treatment. One good road car and labeled to have a type N concept car. But this is a very good kind of a road going Squadron to have a good earns up to be labeled Enterprise. But perfect and the right moment to have this main content video is all about to have some 5 events we'll be using in road cars at once. But thank you Polypity Digital and thank you 6-Star Roulette Ticket. But on the other hand, I'll have to do it right now by having one 3-star roulette ticket, so this will have to call it for a day. Just have to do it for only one small payday and see how it goes. But on second thought, only one small payday and that should do by 10,000 GT credits. Correction is well been assured. So it turns out, by doing 5 race events with using your road cars for the weekly challenge by the first week of August, without using professional tune cars and race car, just only have one special road going vehicle when taking part at Fuji International Speedway in Racer Turbo sports car like the Mercedes-Benz AMG Vision Gran Turismo. Well, I kinda say, it's a very good exciting moment out there to take a long U-turn to have 2 races in Japan, followed by with some 3 races in Europe, and also to have the special event for the Nissan Qashqai Tecna e-Power 2022 in any circuit of Brands Hatch Grand Prix. But other 2 events, such as Sunday Cup Classic at Goodwood Motor Circuit when I was using the Ferrari 365 GTB4 1971 with a suspension cam fan art livery of Italia, and also for the Honda M1 RS 2022 at Autodrome Lago Maggiore East End Reverse. But challenging and road going matters out there. It was a lot of fun out there, viewers, and I kinda like it, and just had to go ordinary style without a competition grade racing vehicle, so this will have to be ready to move on forward to take the second week, as I had to wrap it up before at the end of the current video, before moving on to have a custom race. As I will begin by doing one UDRS Inspirtech Showcase Battle, we'll bring out to have 2 race cars with a single Le Mans hybrid car versus the concept race car at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. But this will bring out to be featuring with the Toyota GR010 Hybrid and the Porsche 917 Living Legend. But just wait and I'll have to let you know because UDRS Inspirtech Custom Race Series will be prep up and go for a full party competition in GT7. Just wait and then I'll have to leave it to myself and then the racing journey will be continued on. Thanks for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DividendArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access per price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. And also check it out on my YouTube Shorts video that brings out with a showcase with UDRS Inspirtech, Total Drama fan art, and dispenser cam fan art liveries whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.